Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Megan. This is where I talk about cross stitch. This is my August time capsule. It is August 29th today. It is a Sunday. It is 40 degrees outside. 40 degrees. 40 degrees Celsius. I'm fine. It's fine. I have to turn off my air conditioning to film this video, but I have my fan going above me. It's blowing stuff around my room. We're just gonna have to deal with the sound because I'm not about to die from exposure to the elements. My laptop is doing something stupid. This is my fourth time starting this video and just kind of doesn't save the file. So I'm gonna be filming this in chunks. Normally I try and film it, in one big video so I can be like, bam, but chunks it is. Unless it doesn't save anything, I'm gonna be really peeved. It keeps trying to tell me that I have no storage left, but I just cleaned out a bunch of stuff, so I think it's just old and grumpy. Anyway, wow, welcome. Right off the bat, a tangent. I hope you're well. I'm okay. I'm gonna lose my mind because of the heat, but other than that, I'm okay. August was busy. Busy. I didn't get as many projects in as I wanted to, but, it's part and parcel of life, I guess. I also have to show you I've missed showing you my Birthstone girls for a couple of months in a row. When I started my YouTube channel back in 2019, I was stitching the Birthstone girls by Soda Stitches. It's a South Korean designer. I love the way they design their humans. So I was stitching them in 2019. I finished them, fully finished, FFO'd them in 2020, and then 2021. I just have them. And that's really nice, because I don't really have very many finished projects, fully finished projects. I just have a huge drawer of, I will get to it eventually. So, I didn't show you the Birthstone girls for June and July, so I'm gonna catch myself up to what I've missed, and then we'll be good to go. So, I'm finishing these myself, so they're I'm sorry for the mess. This is where I store my Birthstone girls, in this little thing that I put under my bed. This is my backpack, and then these are just my towels. It's clean. I promise I'm a clean human. It's an apartment. I don't have a lot of storage, so I apologize. Anyway, back to my Birthstone girls. June's Birthstone is Pearl. So here she is. They're all stitched on 18 count Aida, hand dyed by Stephanie, finished on acid-free sticky board with this matte frame insert as the frame. Yeah, and I've been putting some sparkle filament into the gemstones to make them glittery, but pearls don't glitter that way, so I really just put the sparkle filament in the white stuff. Yeah, she's really cute. You can see the black threads. It's fine. I don't care. They're just for me. They're just for me to enjoy on my desk, like the calendar. Then July's is Ruby. It's my Birthstone. And I think she's so cute with her little pigtails. Look, it's in the shape of a heart. Stop it. Can you see the sparkles? Oh, you can. July. And then this month's is Peridot. This is August. I changed her skin color. All of Soda Stitch's designs are my skin tone, but I wanted a different skin tone. I think that this skin tone looked really nice with the green, so I switched it up. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm all caught up with my Birthstone girls. Fly through that really quick. I also finished I finished a project that I gave to my roommate for her birthday. And I talked about it a little bit in my last video, but I was at my aunt's house. So now I am back in my apartment and I can show it to you. I realized as I was sitting down to film this that I hadn't actually asked Amber if I could go and get it. So I did it anyway. Amber, I'm sorry. I'll put it back. I'm sorry. But I know what you would say if I didn't. So I just went in and took it. I'll put it back. Dun-dun! Adventure awaits! This, sorry, my laptop. This is a Tiny Modernist design. Adventure awaits. I don't know what this fabric is. I bought it from like a junk sale, so I don't know what it is, but I thought it really matched the pattern. I stitched this for a couple of months because I had to stitch it in secret because I live with her, so it took me a couple of months, but it was a lot of fun to stitch. Amber is a outdoors woman, so I saw this pattern and I was like, that's it. That's perfect. So she's also my adventure buddy. We've been to England and Iceland together, so it really fit. I got this frame from Michaels. It's a little bit wider than I wanted it to be, but it like looks like it's made of wood, so it really fits the pattern really well. So it's okay. The fabric is, I'm sorry, my paper's having a dance back here. The fabric is out, like it's exposed. It's stuck to the glass of the frame. It's from Michaels. So I got the frame from Michaels, I took out the glass, I stuck the fabric to the glass, and then I put it back in the frame because it was easy. So there it is, my super top secret birthday project for my roommate. Done and done. I'm gonna put this on top of the paper so that it doesn't dance. Anyway, those are my previous finishes. I'm going to jump into cross stitch proper. So I have 4 razor focus projects that I stitch every month. And I only stitched 3 as of this video, but I have 2 days left, so I think I'm going to stitch my June blooms for those 2 days. Yeah, I also went super out of order. Normally I stitch them in a particular order, but I didn't have the ability to do that, so I didn't do that. I stitched my boho owl first, because I was still at my aunt's house for the first week of August, so that's the only project that I had, so I stitched that one first. Summer Boho Owl by Sanj Vargas. Gecko Rouge. I stitched this one for 3 months, June, July, and August, the summer months. And my goal, I have all 4, and my goal for all 4 is to get at least a page finished this year, because the first page is literally just the background, so pretty easy to get a page finish in if you're stitching for 3 months. I managed to do that with this one, so I'm super happy about that. I'm stitching this one on 25 count Aida, Easy Grid, Magic Grid. If you've seen any of my previous videos from this year, you will know my feelings of the Easy Grid fabric. I washed out the grid because I just can't function. I don't love the fabric. I think next time I get a Gecko Rouge piece, I will change out the fabric for something else. But I did get a page finish. There she is. Mon page finish. Yeah, lots of peach. A whole heckin' lot of peach. But yeah, 3 months. I bled a little bit into the second page, and then I ran out of steam. But yeah, I stitched this one in diagonals, as opposed to the 10 by 10 grids. I liked it better stitching it that way, but I still don't love it, because like you can still see this line where obviously my tension or something was wrong with the fabric that day, or the thread, who knows. So I definitely like stitching it. I like the payoff from stitching it diagonally better, because you don't see the grid lines, but it's just so tough when you're stitching block colors. Anyway, there it is. 1 page. 1 page and the teeniest bit of the second page's corner. So that one is going to go away now until June of next year, because I'm starting the autumn one next month for September, October, and November. And then the winter one for December, January. And off it goes again. So yeah, that just means that I have to wash the fabric and braid all of the threads. So I'm always excited to start it again. But the prerequisite is to, get it ready to stitch, and that's not ideal for me. Oh well. Next, I started stitching my Tiny Modernist Zodiac stitch along, because I love Tiny Modernist. Although I'm not stitching her Halloween stitch along right now because I have the house one from like 3 or 4 years ago that I haven't finished. And I just don't have the time slot for another project. There's only so many days in the month. And I have to get these ones done, you know? You know? Anyway, this month was a Virgo. Here she is. There she is. Yeah. Virgo. I messed up in her hair. I don't really know what happened. So her face isn't quite right. But other than that, she's great. I posted on Instagram that when I backstitched her face, she got like this really sarcastic expression. And Cheryl from Tiny Modernist commented and said, that's not how I charted her, but now that you say it, she does look like that. And I think it's fitting. The Virgo that I know is extremely sarcastic, so I like it. I like her with the sass. Yeah, and then I got my spot ready for Libra. So there we are. Oh. We have 4 more left, and then she's got a little motif on the top and the bottom. And then, so it'll be finished in January of next year. I don't know what this fabric is. It's nice, though. I got it from Stitch It Central, the LNS in London, Ontario. It's a little bit lighter than I wanted, but you know what, as I'm stitching it, I really don't mind that it's lighter. I kind of like it. I think it lends itself well to the colors, this particular fabric choice. This is my floss bag. It is an Ipsy makeup bag, and I have my floss in bags. These are all of the colors that she used for the whole thing. Like, that's it. There's like 12 colors. That's it. That's all she used. Cheryl. Amazing. I stitched on that for a couple of days. I can't remember completely which days and for how long. But I did that one too. Then I finished off the month by stitching my August Cricut collection. I'm stitching all of the Cricut collections probably until the day I die. This is August's. I don't love nautical theme, so far this is my least favorite one. Followed closely by February, because I'm not a fan of Valentine's Day either. But I'm not a fan of nautical, and this is nautical, so I guess it is what it is. I started stitching these in last year, 2020, and my goal last year was to stitch 2 letters, and then this year I would stitch 1 letter, and then I would have 3 finished, and then next year I'm going to finish stitching them all, and then I'm going to FFO them. I can't decide if I'm going to FFO them together. Sorry, I'm getting uncomfortable because I've been sitting in the same spot for a million years. I can't decide if I'm going to stitch them together or if I'm going to, finish them all, FFO them together, or FFO them as I finish them. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. That's next year's problem. Anyway, I opened up this pattern and I realized that I had already stitched 3 letters last year. So I'm 1 step ahead for this year. Wow, I only have 2 letters left. Let's get you right up in there. I stitched the UST last year, and then I stitched the G this year. I had to change one of the colors in the sandcastle because I didn't have it, and I was too lazy to go and find it, so I just changed it. But you'll never know because I won't tell you. Yeah, so I have 2 more. This is stitched on 32 count linen. It's like a sea foam green kind of color. I like the color of the fabric. It's just too bad it's nautical themed. Yeah. I stitched on this for a couple of days and I finished the G yesterday, just in time for this video. My floss bag for this is just green. Just green. The sun is leaving. Getting darker. So those are the 3 projects that I managed to stitch on this month. So that's kind of all I have for cross stitch. I didn't get to June. I'm hoping I can stitch on June blooms for the next 2 days. I think I've said that 3 times, but it's true. I'm not stitching on her this weekend because I'm diamond painting, which is going to bleed into my next little chat. I'm gonna kill my computer because I have filmed this particular video, this section of the video, 5 times. 5 times. A couple of months ago, I was talking about choosing a birthday project, a birthday start, and I had decided to do a diamond painting by Margaret Morales, who is the designer of June Blooms. And Margaret Morales is licensed to DIY Moon Shop, which is a shop out of the Philippines, and they have so many Margaret Morales pieces. So I chose this one. Alice in Wonderland, Margaret Morales, having a good time. I'm super excited about it. And it showed up this week, so I'm super happy. It's huge. It's not started yet. I haven't started it yet because I need to finish my other diamond painting piece, which is my Evolutions. I'm an EV and a half away from being finished, so I'm just gonna power through that and hopefully get it done, and then start this one next year. But because Margaret Morales is licensed to DIY Moon Shop, you can buy other things of her, like other pieces of her designs. So I bought this. It's June Blooms. There she is. She's encased forever in plastic. It's a what are they called? It's a cover holder for a diamond painting. It like holds your plastic cover over, but it is similar in concept to a needle minder, except I don't think it'll hold a needle because the magnets are tiny. But it fits on it sits on my project really nicely. See? So motivation. I bought it specifically for motivation for my cross stitch. And I was really happy that it fit on the, I was worried that the magnets wouldn't find themselves through the fabric, but they did. So it all worked out. That's everything I have. Cross stitches, diamond painting, all the things. Finished. My plans for next month are the same. September Cricut, Libra, start fall, boho owl. Hopefully I can stitch on Junie. Maybe I can diamond paint, although I have some birthdays. I have 2 birthdays coming up in September, so probably not. But maybe. We'll see. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for, struggling through this heat wave with me. Thank you for being around. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being alive. Really, though. It's a weird time to be alive, so any of us who are, good for you. Keep trucking through. I will see you next month, unless I end up throwing my laptop out the window. Who's to say? It's going to be an interesting month, I think. Okay, bye!